Hey guys, Karina here, your Lucid Living coach. I wanted to do a video of how and what I took to help me when I had COVID. So just a disclaimer, this is not medical advice, but it is my advice. And it worked for me and my friends. So I wanted to make this video. I'm drinking my tea this morning. This morning I have Pu Erh tea, which is really good for our health and it's really good energy. It's pretty popular, I believe, in China. So let's get right into it. Sorry, I just woke up and this is my challenge for the week, is to wake up early and when the sun is not up yet, and start my day and trying to do more YouTube videos. So good morning. I'd like to start off with everything that I did. And it was really helpful. First of all, let's start with zinc. So I took this zinc with copper. It has kelp, which is great for iodine, and pumpkin seeds. And this is immune system support. So zinc reduces the amount of copper in that absorbs in our body. So it's very important that it has copper with it, especially if you're taking high amounts of it. And it's also necessary for the activity of over 300 enzymes that aid our digestive, our nerve system, metabolism function, and it's critical for the development of immune cells. And it's a plus because it's great for the skin too. So I took that every day. I took this, and you can't take too much of vitamin C. Now, I was quarantined, so I had my mom go to Sprouts to get these. Now, ascorbic acid is in like all of the ones at Sprouts. And if you can find it without ascorbic acid, that is best. So my friend hooked me up with a few of her vitamin C's without ascorbic acid, and I took like 3 a day. Okay. Elderberry syrup. This is also for cough and cold and flu and congestion. It's good for immune support. This also, as you can see at the bottom, it has zinc and vitamin C. And you can't have too much of that. And it's also made with organic echinacea, which is great for getting well as well. So the next I took was curcumin 9095. This is obvious on the bottle. It's an antioxidant support, but this is also an anti-inflammatory, and it protects the cells and prevents oxidation of cholesterol in the cell membranes, and it acts as an antiviral, antifungal, antiviral, and it also blocks abnormal cell growth and promotes healthy cholesterol levels and supports cardiovascular health. Now, this is something that I take every day. Okay, so what's next on my list? Vitamin D3 and K2. Now, vitamin D, when we're quarantined, we're not getting sun, and it's winter, and everyone seems to be getting it in like all over that I really know of like California, at least the Bay Area for sure, and up in the mountains starting to make its way. But yeah, D3 helps with the immune function, bones, muscle strength, and it may also help prevent depression and inflammatory disease. So I noticed that I was pretty down and depressed when I was quarantined, because you can't do anything. You can't go to the gym, you can't go to work, you can't, like, hang out with your friends and family, and you're just all by yourself with no energy. And so vitamin D3 is a lifesaver. And with the K2 helps build calcium by activating the protein that helps the mineral binding to our bones. So D3 and K2 combined together ensure that the calcium is absorbed more easily, and it also prevents calcification of like our arteries and stuff. Also keeps our bone and our heart health. So it also helps regulate blood clotting. So in short, these two together increase calcium in the bones and reduce calcium plaque in arteries. Next, I took vitamin A. And vitamin A also helps with the immune system, and you can never get too much of D. And it helps with the heart and lungs and other organs to work properly. And so because our lungs are kind of like, having a difficulty breathing, or if you have any congestion, that should help. Probiotics, I take this every day. The more the better. The more strains. This one has 34 strains, but 100 billion. I don't know how that's possible, but whatever. I took this. I actually have 3 different kinds of probiotics I take, but while I was sick, I took this every day to help with digestion. Now, usually you're not really in the mood to eat. Some people lose their taste or their sense of smell, and that's predominantly due for me because of the congestion that I had. So I did oatmeal, and that was really good. I put peanut butter in the oatmeal to help with the fill and protein and whatever. And I put bananas, and I put blueberries and honey on top. And it was amazing. And it kind of satisfied that to fill the stomach so I could take all my vitamins in the morning. I also do fresh juice. I make fresh juice, and this is particularly, this is my celery juice, and I had blended some parsley inside. So that's what you see floating around. And I drank my juice, and this totally helped because I didn't really feel like eating. So I have beet juice, celery juice, and I have like a fruity one, but I kind of stayed away from that particular juice because COVID kind of like sugar. So my juice saved my life. Anyways, if you're interested in the Alchemist juice and you're in the Bay Area, I deliver. And I'll deliver to your doorstep. And if you have COVID, I'll leave it outside your door. All you have to do is Venmo. All right. Let's see. Which one am I at? Yeah, this one saved my life. Now, I love food grade hydrogen peroxide. Now, I use this for my teeth health. So I spray my teeth and it cleans it, and then I'll brush my teeth. And it's great even after flossing, because after flossing, you're like, all that stuff comes out, and then this is good for just clearing. So what I do with hydrogen peroxide when I sit, and I did this when I had strep, and it worked, but I put hydrogen peroxide in a spray bottle, and I spray and inhale. So like this, and I'll do it a couple times. See, it's already foaming. Kind of gross, but not that gross. It's whatever. And I spit it out, or I drink some water or juice. Now, I sprayed this and inhaled like 3 times, And then you do this throughout the day. If you're feeling congestion or whatever, I feel like this really helped break down what was in my chest, and that was trying to grow. You know what I'm saying? All right. Next, I did herbal cough drops. And you can do any kind of herbal cough drops, but I did, doTERRA even has them. These are my favorite. Ricola. My friend remembered this old video from like the 80s of some guy with the horn, Ricola. It's so funny. Maybe I'll show it on this video. Ricola.
Pleasant tasting Ricola is blended from organically grown Swiss alpine herbs and other natural ingredients. Ricola, natural herb cough drops from Switzerland. Now available and sugar-free, naturally.
There you go. All right, what else did I did? Oh, you know what? Oh my God. So I have like a oil diffuser, and I put it in my room, and I put eucalyptus. Okay. This is the only one I didn't have in doTERRA. And what I did was I boiled water. I poured the hot water in a big bowl. And then I put Breathe, okay, by doTERRA, Breathe. And I did peppermint. And you don't want to put too much and you want to put eucalyptus. And those were the top 3 that I did. And what you do is you get a towel and you cover and you put your face over the hot water with these essential oils. You don't want to put too many essential oils because it could, I don't know, it was kind of burning my eyes a little bit. And it really breaks up the stuff in your chest, and you just like breathe in deep through your mouth, because most likely your nose will be stuffed, and you'll just feel and you'll smell it. And like, if you're all stuffed up, it's like a breath of fresh air. It really does feel like a breath of fresh air. So I did that every morning and every evening, because that's really when you start feeling the worst. And in the evenings, every night, I took a salt bath. Salt is so important for healing. It's all over the Bible. I also put drops of frankincense and Breathe and eucalyptus. And I also put bentonite clay. Now, this is the bentonite clay powder. And so I put this in my bath. I also put some baking soda and poured a little bit of my food grade hydrogen peroxide. Now, I felt like it is good to do things from the outside in and the inside out. So not only do I put this on the outside in the peroxide, on the outside and the inside, but this is bentonite clay that you take on the inside, and it's for detox. So it cleans out your body of all the impurities and the toxins. And when you're sick, why not? So I did like a tablespoon of this also in the evening or whenever you feel throughout the day. And you want to drink a lot of water. And so in my water, I get my water from Waterwise. And so you want to get some really good water. You could get distilled water, spring water is good, or get good water. Like, I do not drink tap water. I think it tastes so disgusting. I was drinking Kangen water for like 6 to 7 years. So one day I'll get the machine. It's pretty amazing. But you always want to add minerals back to your water, because when you're getting distilled water or reverse osmosis water, which is what I drink, you need to add the minerals back in. So I add this, trace minerals, and immune support, which this is colloidal silver. I also do colloidal gold, but this is best for when you're sick. And I do this every day regardless because it's just really good. And I'll put a squirt of that in my water. All right. I know I do a lot. I did a lot, but you know what? I didn't get really sick that bad. It's like when I started feeling the sore throat, that's when I hopped on the hydrogen peroxide and the elderberry and all, just loading up on all my vitamins, the Ricola. And so I showed you those. These are also really good for it. Lemon, lavender for anxiety, because I got anxiety because when I'm sick and you can't do anything with all the energy that you're used to putting forth and out there. And, I'm a busy little bee. So being down was kind of hard for me. And rosemary, those really help with your lungs and support as well. Now, I took these shots in the morning. So what I did, and this is what I do during the winter, but like when I am sick, I take these shots all the time. So what I do is I just get a little bit of my juice and I drop turmeric, super echinacea, lung expectorant. So this I actually got for COVID. When COVID was going around, I was like, oh, I better get this. And oregano oil. Now, oregano oil is pretty amazing. It is an anti-viral. So that, and black seed oil. Black seed oil cures everything but death. So that's kind of something good to do on a daily basis too. Apple cider vinegar. I also did that. So you could take an apple cider vinegar shot. You could do make some tea with a little apple cider vinegar, lemon, and honey. I also juiced ginger and pure ginger out and put a little bit of lemon. And I added that to my water. You could also do ginger shots. That really helps. And gargling with salt water, warm salt water. I also put a little bit of my doTERRA oil in there for gargling. And yeah, not all doTERRA is supposed to be ingested. So you want to make sure to look. It'll say for internal use. It'll say add 1 drop to 4 ounces of water. Most oils like this, you want to dilute with a carrier or oil or water. You don't want to just put it straight in your mouth. I did that with clove and I regretted it for 10 minutes. So yeah, don't do that. Let me see. Is that all? Pretty much that's all. If you have a humidifier, make that happen. Because your throat gets scratchy and dry. I also have a air purifier and I've just put that on just to clear the air. FYI, your animals can get coronavirus or SARS or whatever. It can get it. Okay. My cat did. Poor Miss Miyagi threw up, twice. This is the most I've ever seen her throw up too. So you kind of want to, your cat wants to help and heal you. That's fine. Don't get so close to their face. Don't let them get close to your face. It'd just be nice for them. I didn't know. So just want to let you guys know that. And if you feel like it's necessary to use NyQuil for drowsy or sleepy, if you need sleep, I don't know. I just felt like I was already tired. But if you wanted to knock yourself out to help you sleep, or Mucinex for the congestion. So I always grab those things. If none of my stuff are working in those areas. So I grabbed it a couple times, but then once I got the elderberry syrup, I felt like I didn't need the Robitussin, NyQuil, and Mucinex syrup. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions or concerns, or you just need some guidance, hit me up. I'm here. I've been through it. Everyone I've talked to is either in contact or has it right now. So I wanted to put this video out for everyone so they know what I did, and it helped me, and I just wanted to share the wealth. So thank you for joining, and thank you for liking my video, and share it. Please share my video, get the word out. This is all natural, organic ways of healing yourself. And that's how I've been. I'm not big on pharmaceuticals and Band-Aids. I like to fix the root of the problem and work from the outside in and the inside out. Also, I noticed that I don't know. I just felt like it does something. Like it's such a strange sickness. Like it does something to your thoughts. You know. So if you're having negative thoughts, or thoughts that just seem really off, like that is a normal thing, I think, for this weird like man-made virus. That's what I think. I think it's made in a lab. This thing is so weird, and it affects everyone so differently. It's just like my friend calls it the Frankenstein virus, and it is. But 500 Affirmations by Dave McGraw is found on YouTube, and I actually love it. So if you're feeling that you're having a hard time staying positive, put on some affirmations. Also listen to frequencies. You could YouTube frequencies for healing the body, sickness, COVID even, and you can listen to those healing vibrations maybe when you take a bath. I used the crystals of Hematite, and it was like a smoky quartz that actually got mined right out of South Lake Tahoe. And I laid that by my bed, and I put the Hematite by my heart. Crystals are amazing also for energy and healing and absorbing any negative energy, because I feel like when you're sick, it's kind of like it's also a spiritual attack. So because I'm a light worker and I'm an alien, I just got a reading from the Peace Dealer, and he was pretty amazing with the short reading that I did purchase. It's very cool the way he sees astrology. He talks a lot. He talked a lot about the different kinds of aliens, and it's also found in your birth chart. So if you didn't know, I am an astrologist. My website is LucidLivingMovement.com. I'm a life coach, so I help guide and be an accountability partner and make your dreams come true. So again, I want to thank you for joining, and please share in the comments below what you use, if I've missed anything, so we can all help each other out. And yeah, maybe even let me know your symptoms or the symptoms that I didn't have. I did not have a fever. I just had like a sore throat. I had nose congestion, head congestion, negative thoughts, and lethargy, and a little shortness of breath. I didn't really try to push myself, but yeah, I felt like just a little movement. It felt like I was in Tahoe, you know, because like in the mountains, like the oxygen is a little lower. So yeah, that's how I felt. And yeah, thanks guys for joining. Bye.